Today, we will explore how the New York Jets went from possible Super Bowl contenders to one of the worst teams in the NFL. The New York Jets' 2023 season has been a tale of two narratives, both marked by disappointment. The first chapter began with high hopes, fueled by the offseason acquisition of veteran future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers. His arrival to New York from the Green Bay Packers, coupled with the defensive prowess of head coach Robert Saleh, ignited a spark in the hearts of Jets fans who yearned for a return to glory. Hopes were high, and the Jets' 2023-2024 over-under win total in Vegas before the season was a lofty 9.5 games, which for Jets fans would be a miracle after finishing in last place the previous year with a 7-10 record. However, the fairy tale quickly turned into a nightmare. In the season opener, Aaron Rodgers suffered a devastating Achilles tear during the very first quarter, getting carted off the field and silencing the MetLife Stadium faithful, shattering the Jets' optimistic outlook. Rodgers' season-ending injury wasn't just a medical setback, it was a symbolic blow to the team's morale. Hopes of competing for the AFC East title evaporated as the Jets were forced to turn to young and unproven Zach Wilson. While Wilson displayed flashes of talent, his inconsistency and costly turnovers mirrored the Jets' overall struggles. The team's lack of talent, particularly on offense, became increasingly evident as the weeks progressed. Saleh's conservative play calling and questionable in-game decisions further compounded the Jets' woes. The relentless New York media magnified the Jets' every misstep, fueling frustration among fans. Chants of "Fire Saleh" constantly echoes through MetLife Stadium, a stark contrast to the initial optimism that greeted the season. Despite the turmoil, the season wasn't entirely a write-off. The Jets' defense, led by Saleh's expertise, remained a bright spot. Additionally, the recent news of Rodgers' potential return before 2024 has injected a glimmer of hope into the fan base. Now, the New York Jets face a crucial crossroads, as does any NFL team that is struggling does. Tank for high draft picks or continue trying to win? This decision hinges on several factors, with no easy answer. Tanking could lead the Jets a coveted top draft pick, allowing them to select an elite talent like a future franchise quarterback or another game-changing offensive player. This long-term strategy could accelerate their rebuild and set them up for future success. However, Rodgers' potential return complicates the decision. His presence could propel the Jets towards wins, but it could also mask their weaknesses and hinder their long-term development. Jets head coach Robert Saleh is currently in the hot seat, so tanking could also jeopardize his chances of returning as the head coach next year. So it may be in his and his coaching staff's best interest to continue to stack late-season victories, even though that would hurt their draft capital. It was hard to believe that with all the hope and optimism before the season began, that the Jets could be this bad. But it seems the fans in New York will have to wait at least another season to rise from the dead.